People often ask me as a composer, why do you put double flats and double sharps into a piece? Why not just have the natural equivalent of that note? You know, why have A double flat instead of G? I don't get it. So I'm going to try and give you a quick explanation. So let me show you a chord progression in B flat major to start off with. You're going to go from the 1 to the 6, to the minor 4, to the 5. Okay. Now we're going to do the exact same chord progression in D flat major. I want to see if you notice the difference. To the 6, minor 4, and 5. So Finale did the work for us. It knows that that note should be B double flat. Now why is that? If you look here at the first one, let's just look at the top note on each of these. We start in the first space, we go up to the second line, we stay on the second line but add a flat, and then we go down to the first space, right? Now let's look at this one. We start in this space here, we go up a line, we stay on that line but add a flat, and then we go down back to the space. It's the same exact musically functional chords happening here, right? And I'll tell you this, if different keys had the notes of the same chords in the same voicings landing on different lines and spaces, then music notation would be even more chaotic than this. If you think double flats are bad, imagine if different keys had the notes landing on different lines and spaces. That is why we have double flats and double sharps. It's because when you have a minor 4 in D flat major, it's spelled G flat, B double flat, B flat. That's just how you do it, because if you did it with, say, instead of B double flat, you did A. Let's look at how ridiculous this looks. Just for an example. It sounds the same, but then you have to re-flat the A flat here to show what you're doing. And it means that between different keys, just because you're in a different key, that you have the notes, the chords that sound exactly the same, landing on different lines and spaces. It just doesn't work. I probably realize if you're like a trumpet player or a clarinet player, I was a French horn player in band, you're like, why is this double flat in my music? Well, if you looked at the whole score, it would make sense. If you knew what chord was going from what to what key you're in, this is why composers do this. I know you might not like it, but that's just the truth.